Okay, my nekos, I'm back. One more for today, and I'll try to get some of it done on another date. So, as usual, unknown rights, none of this anime, maybe spoilers, maybe cursing. So, the anime for this video is Chaos Dragon, or apparently as it's known in Japan, Chaos Dragon, or as the title says here, Chaos Dragon Sekiryuu Seneki. That's kind of what interesting want to say. Like in the English, it's just known as Chaos Dragon, or a synonymous thing is Red Dragon War, but Chaos Dragon or Chaos Dragon Sekiryuu Seneki. So I don't know, go figure. This is a 12 episode anime that aired July 2nd, 2015 to September 17th, 2015. So fairly recent. It's rated R for violence and profanity. Is well, I mean I can't go with their but kind of like they just rate everything R. Whenever they rate something R on here, they all violence or profanity, but it's just rated R. I'm not entirely sure why, but I feel like this seems more like it. Apparently, this is based off a game too. Okay, sorry. In 3015, the year of Huan Li, two countries, Donatia and Koran, are embroiled in a war of supremacy that is tearing the world around them apart. The small island, Nil Kamui, has suffered exceptionally from the war, with land conquered in the name of each kingdom and stolen away from the people. To make matters worse, their deity, the Red Dragon, has gone mad, rampaging around Nil Kamui, burning villages and killing people indiscriminately. Ibuki, a descendant of Nil Kamui's royal family, resides at an orphanage and refuses to take on the role of king. Abhorring conflict, Ibuki desired the peaceful resolution. However, the chaotic world will not allow for such pacifism when it is being torn asunder by war. Despite his reluctance, Ibuki is drawn deep into this conflict. Can he rise to the occasion and save his country? Sorry, need to move a little bit there. So yeah, this show, Chaos Dragon. I didn't care for this one too much. I mean, it was okay, but maybe it's like because it's like a anime made off a game that it sucks. Because like I have no interest. Like if they make a second season, I'm gonna watch it just because I'm like a completionist with animes. Like I have to watch. Let's see, if I watch to it. Come on, I have to watch all of anime when I watch it, not just one thing. Which is why I don't understand why people drop stuff, because I can't drop stuff. I have to watch it as it goes. A little bit of the problem there. So I mean, if they did do a second season, I would watch it. But it's like, it's not particularly one I recommend. I mean, sure, probably the game probably goes farther and finishes up. But it's just like, it's just kind of left a bleh with me. I mean, sure, it had some interesting actions, fights, and stuff. But the whole thing is just like, seemed like one kind of like depressing thing after another. Like, it's not like straight depression. It's just like you kill off some people, then you kill off lose some more people. Like, depressing is like, you can't just do that the entire time if you're doing this. I don't know. Oh, I loved that last night. Okay, never mind. So yeah, like, I mean, it has interesting concepts and everything. Like, it is based off a game, if I'm remembering correctly. So, and that's the thing. I've seen most animes based off a game kind of tend to suck. I don't know why. It was kind of like the same thing with, I don't know, maybe just the whole thing was despair that the games tried to bring across. Doesn't work too well with anime because when in game, the whole thing is like you get attached to characters, but it's not like they're in your face the entire time. But in the animes, it's there in your face the entire time, so that kind of comes across. Like, it's kind of like the same thing with God Eater, and I think that that show was just like, I mean, like, I watched it, but at the same time I was just like, ugh. And the same thing was Blaze Blue, but I think it was kind of like, I don't know. Animes based off of games, in my opinion, are kind of iffy. I mean, they're okay, but they're not like, they're not something I would recommend to somebody. Like, if you're interested in, if you want to watch this, go ahead. I just wouldn't myself like tell somebody like, here, go watch this, unless they're like really love like the game Chaos Dragon or something. Then I'd be like, okay, there's an anime for you to watch. But other than that, I wouldn't really do anything. Like, I just really got nothing to say about this show. Like, because since it was just so blah for me, it's like, I don't know. It's like and then it said, as with any game, anime man, the game, like, the show always just kind of seems like, sorry, where's my feet? Always just kind of seemed like unfinished. We never seem to get a real conclusion. So it's like they never tie anything up, and that just pisses me off. Because I'm a person who likes to have things question and answered and things tied up, which is why I hate shows that don't continue to a second season, like Dead Man Wonderland. Because come on, guys, we still have more content. But we have a cliffhanger here. That kind of bullshit. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to readjust it. There we go. So it pisses me off on shows like this where they don't do anything. That being said, I mean, the action fights would be interesting. And I guess if I played the game, the game would have been too bad. I mean, it's not something I'm interested in anyway. Like, Ibiki, he gets, due to somehow like a magenta going into him or something from Red Dragon, he can, like, and being a royal family sort of thing, he can gain power from Red Dragon. But in order to do that, he has to sacrifice someone he loves. So, it's got that whole bullshit going on. And okay, like a first episode or two, he sacrificed a girl from the orphanage that he was like really close with. So he's dead. Then I think that towards the end, he like sacrifices somebody else, and we do this. This show just, I've really got nothing to say about the show because like it was so chaotic and haphazard. I can't point to any. I mean, that's just how it's seen me. It's like, sure, they hit Lizard sure, they had a thing going on, but in a world that's created for a game, in animes you kind of have to go into the backstory. They're like, or at least in my opinion. Like anime, when they create a world just for the thing, you don't question it too much. You're not interested in what else is going on elsewhere than what's the main story. But with games, you're kind of invested in what's going on around you, not just here. You need to know what's going on over there. You need to know where everything is. So they still tried to take the fact of the anime. You don't need to know what everything is going on from a game, where you need to know what everything's going on. If I'm making any sense whatsoever, probably not. Because it's like they start introducing stuff, and they start doing stuff. It's like, okay, what's going on over here? Who are these people? What's going on? Who's this? What's this doing? Do we get an end to this? Like, we need to go back and do this then. It's just like they tried to perform the RPG thing into an anime. And not very good at that. Because it was all chaotic. And the guy, sure, our little pacifist is Ibiki. He just kind of seemed like a little. He was just kind of like, ew, I don't want violence. I don't know, this show. I mean, already going on like almost 12 minutes, and I've really talked really anything. I have got nothing. I give this. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad show, it's just I didn't care for it. So it's like. So when I say. Like a 2 or 3 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, doesn't mean it's bad. It's just. I mean, there were some interesting parts. I like some of the characters. If they made it a little smoother and less chaotic, and kind of like finished things up, I probably would have liked it a little more. And less, oh, here, we need power. Kind of go sacrifice somebody you love, like a friend. It's like, the fuck? I mean, I've watched, like, sad shows, like, I've watched Angel Beats. Like, good God, guys. That's like the whole thing is all about. Everybody's dead. Oh, you know, it's a little sad. I can't name off the top of my head, but. It's just like, so I'm okay. Me with some depression. But it's just like, when your whole thing was like, you have to sacrifice, like, if somebody dies, or like, I come and kill guys. Good action, it's like, why are we killing everybody? That's the one thing that pisses me off about a comic kill. We kill off everybody. Just about. So in here, it's just like, I wouldn't mind if people died, but it's just like, why do we have to sacrifice them to get the power? That's just freaking annoying. It might work in a game where you don't have to pay attention to the person all the time, other than cutscenes or with the dialogue. But here, you're actually talking to them, you see their actions, you're doing stuff with them. So it makes it a little bit worse. Anyway, so yeah. 2 to 3 out of 10. If you're interested, you can go watch it. It's just not my cup of tea. Anyway, this turned out to be my longest video for today. For some strange reason. I guess I just like to rant. And I incoherently rant too, so sorry. So there, my next up I shall be reviewing is Non-Non-Biori. So, I'm not sure how that one's gonna go, because that one's kind of special. So, until then, I shall see you later.